everybody, so this is my first gameplay playthrough for the channel. I decided to start with Tyranny because I'm a huge Obsidian nerd, but more than that, I really like these RPG style games, and I always put a lot of thought into the characters I play. I don't really like to play self-inserts. I like to create entire new characters to put inside these games and see how they would react, you know? So the video before this that I posted on the channel was me doing a speed paint of the character I'm going to be playing for this game, Marion. I tried to match the art style to the game's portraits as much as possible and still, you know, leave a little bit of like what I like to do in there. I don't really know what her personality is going to be yet. I just sort of went with a vibe and just went with it, and so I'm going to use her custom portrait to do my playthrough of Tyranny in here, and yeah, come along for the ride. I'm going to put my headphones on, and I'm going to hope, I'm struggling with my headphones, I'm going to hope that my portrait came in right. Okay. Ooh, it's hard to hear myself. Options. We're gonna turn you down just a bit. Just a bit so I can hear myself. Because that's whew, that's pretty loud. Okay. What's this difficulty at? That looks fine. Yeah, okay. Just like a disclaimer, I'm not what you call good at video games at all. So I'll try to make my playthrough as unfrustrating as possible, but there's no guarantees. I make no promises about my level of skill in this, so fair warning, new game. Also, I don't have any of the DLCs on here because when I purchased the game, I went through and I looked at the reviews to see if I wanted to buy them, and pretty much all of them said that they were not worth it. So if you're like especially a fan of the DLCs, maybe comment something below and say if you want me to play them, but for now I'm just playing vanilla game because no, I'm not spending more money than I have to. Normal difficulty. We are not doing expert mode. Alright. Oh, that art style is so pretty. I like the art style for this game a lot. I went through and looked at the portraits for references, and it's so pretty. It's so dynamic. I really like it. I mean, I like the portraits for a lot of these RPG games. Clouds. Let's see.
For over 400 years.
400 years.
The armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might. Even the Archons, women and men of immense power,
I like the women first.
were forced to kneel,
Girl boss.
chained to the Overlord's will. Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world, and two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands. The elite disfavored, and the teeming horde of the Scarlet Chorus.
Ooh, that's a cool
The
name.
voices of Nerat, spy master and archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die.
You couldn't have put like a
Graven
a
Ash,
third choice
Archon of War,
in there,
the
like,
Overlord's most
or
loyal
like
general,
serve,
leads
die,
the disfavored.
or just kind of
Though small
be
in
there.
number, Kairos'
I
ironclad
would've put a
legion
third choice.
has never met true defeat in open battle. Watching over the two generals is Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions.
Okay.
Tunon brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlord's laws. You were among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
Ooh. That was a lot of world building in 3 minutes. Or not even 3 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Female. Is my portrait in here? If not, I will be sad. Ooh, you can choose a body type. Big, strong. Little. We'll choose that. That's closest to the one I picked. And she was pretty pale when I drew her. So we're gonna stick with that. Okay. Women may crew a ship, but only men may own or captain a vessel. Only women may own land. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, these world building things, the way they treat men and women, gender roles in general, are always kind of interesting, because it's like the path I usually see these games take is they just avoid it, you know, like, oh, they're all equal. But then you go in and it's like all of the soldier characters, the fighter characters are men. Or you might have like one woman and then she makes a big deal about her gender. Like, they kind of did that in Pillars of Eternity with Pallegina, you know? She was like, I was the only woman and so, but before they're like, women are equal. And I'm like... So, I'm interested to see that they don't try to do that neutrality right off. Portrait. Okay. Here's what I'm looking for. Are you here, my love? My baby girl, Marion. Yes! Oh. Alright. Well, she's not in here. The other ones are, but she's not in here. So I am going to pause it right here, and I'm going to come back once I fix the problem. Okay? And we're back. I figured out what the problem was. It was mainly just how I had saved the image. So I was like, where's my baby girl? But we're back. She's here. She's right here. I know y'all see two of them. No, this is the one that works. So that's Miriam. I drew her in my last one, my last video. So I had a lot of fun drawing her with the highlight and everything. And I was sort of picturing her as this sort of brainy, scientist-looking kind of character. So we're just gonna we're gonna go with it. I don't know how closely I'm gonna be able to make this character to make her look like her, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So she has dark hair. So she also kind of has gray hair, but I like the dark hair better. Face. None of these look like you, but we're gonna try. That one kind of does. No. Oh, you kind of look like her. Have that little sneer going. Kinda. No. Let's see. I don't know which one really looks like her. That one's got the I'm better than you eyes. Other than that, I'm not really quite sure. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one and just sort of see how that works. Hair. Let's see. Here's a tip. When you're drawing your character, check what hairstyles they already have before doing it, so you can find one that matches. That one kind of looks like it. I mean, not really, but it's close. Kind of like that one. What's that one? A braid. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but I want it to. Okay, that one has the braids going back, so that's about as close as I'm gonna get to it. Tattoos. Ooh, she can have tattoos. I like that. I didn't draw her with them, obviously, but we can make changes. Let's see. Where's that? No. Oh, on the hand. Pretty. Where's that one? Where? Oh, also on the hand. Little snowflakes. Snake. Ooh, on the leg. That's sexy. I like the snake on the leg. That's cool. Oh, you could choose colors too. Okay. We had black and purple because she's got that kind of purple hair thing going on right here. And I feel like that's the closest I'm gonna get to how I drew her, because I didn't check what she was supposed to look like. That is my fault. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna leave you with that. As for the face, that one kind of has, she has these really thick brows that I drew her with. I guess we'll just go with the default one. And the glasses were, This is how I imagine her looking. This is the vision. We're gonna stay with that. Just use your imagination. As for the voice, let's see.
That wasn't so hard.
Okay. Can I hear you?
My wounds are slowing me down. I need rest.
See that?
Trouble is afoot.
You're a little rough.
Good work.
I like this one. I like that one. I can picture her saying that. Here. I feel like the gray hair gives her a little more personality, you know? God, the face is going to mess me up. Stop looking at it, Remy. Just stop looking at it. Stop being obsessed with it. We're gonna go with this. It's close enough. It's close enough. You know what she's supposed to look like. How did I join the army? Okay, well, how did Marion join the army? Let's see. I think noble scion. Let's see. Born to noble parents, you were grim for leadership. That does look like her. Parents are found guilty, eloquently pleading your own ignorance. You negotiated immunity. Ooh, I like that backstory. I do. What are the other ones? Let's see. Diplomat. Amused by wit, wisdom, and adaptability. I feel like that could work, but the noble scion is like really giving me that like, that sweet contrast. Guild apprentice. She is sort of a scientist kind of feel, I think. Voices of Narat. Your mind was seen as too valuable. That one's good too. Ooh. War mage. No. Lawbreaker. No. Okay, it's between these two. Noble scion. Okay, I like Guild Apprentice because as fun as it is to have her like doing this for her family, I'm like, no, I like the Guild Apprentice because I want her to be smart, you know? Smart. We're gonna go with that. Guild Apprentice. Okay, let me actually read this. Looking to secure a better future, your parents struck a bargain with the Seven Tree Guild, a small magical order. It's a theory. Parents went on, too valuable. Okay, got you. Next. You were trained in the following combat style. I don't know. No, not unarmed. shock spells, frostros. I feel like she's a shock spell kind of person, like just looking at her, you know? So we're gonna go with that. Oh, I didn't know put you in an outfit. Oh, dear. Okay, let's see what the other outfits are. Atrophy? Do they put you in different outfits, or is this the same outfit? No, that's a ninja. Oh, that looks so badass, though. Well, why don't you get the badass outfit? What? You look like a monk. Oh, all the other ones look cool. No, you don't. Okay. I want her to look like this. Not like this. Oh well. To sacrifice fashion for skill. You look so cool. Fine. Secondary expertise. She also received training with, I feel like we have magic, so let's cover like some actual combats, just so I'm not putting all my slots in one spot. Dual wielding, that seems good. Yeah. Stupid monk hood with the knives. There we go. Oh yeah. You look so dumb. I can't click next. What did, oh, I have to choose an ability, right? Slice, flurry, slice, sure. Character colors. Alright, so I have her in like blue and white, you know? So let's sort of stick with that. And that's green. Oh, well, we have to still keep that. Okay, the blue? No. What is just white all over? That looks a little bit better. Banner! Oh, I see. Okay. These all look so cool. What reminds me of her the most? I should have drawn a custom banner. I didn't know about these. Ooh, that's dark. That kind of looks like a book, I think. If I could find one that looks like a book. I guess not. It kind of looks like a book. I like that. I like the snake. I'm feeling a snake imagery coming on, so we're going to go with that. And we're going to also put this in white and put this in blue. This game's just about colors. It's not about, you know, a storyline. It's about me playing with colors and designs. I like that. Okay, blue snake. Enter name. Marion. Perfect fantasy name. You name her any Marion. Marion. Okay. Oh, I'm bad with points. Okay. She's smart, so we're going to up the wits a lot. Here's one of my downfalls is I really don't balance my characters well. That might be why I'm bad at video games. But these are kind of what we're supposed to go into, so what does resolve do? I feel like she needs to have some resolve, so I'm just gonna put one more point in there. But she's got more wits than anything else because my girl's smart. Okay. Skills. Oh, I see. Okay. Control lightning. Oh, okay. Up. And staff, dual wield, lore. Yeah, we're gonna turn that lore up. We're gonna turn her lore up because she's smart. She reads, but we're not gonna do all of it. Okay. Subterfuge? Nah. So through playing Pillars of Eternity, I do know kind of how they tend to use these skill sets when you do them. So I'm trying to think of like what she'd need to be more well-rounded. Magic staff. I really want to turn this lore up because I feel like that's going to come in handy. Parry, just one. Just for fun. Just all of she reads all the books. She reads all the books. All of them. How do you want to continue? Ooh. Quick start. No, I want to do conquest. I want to see how this works. So, okay, let me remember her backstory. So she was in a guild, and she was really smart, and that's why they had her come here. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Selecting the conquest option will allow you to play through Kira's Conquest of the Tears, choosing how your character was involved in the invasion. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Next.
All the world has fallen to Kairos, and now the Overlord's eye is on the Tears, our home. The last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign. 2 armies, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, marched south from the Northern Empire, the last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior. In the early days of 428, Kairos' armies arrive at the Gates of Judgment, the mountainous border that we Tearsmen so long believed unassailable. Unable to agree on a unified plan of defense, the various leaders of the Tears sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors. Until it's too
I like
late.
his mask, like the faces. That's interesting. Oh, it's spacebar. Ooh, pretty. During Conquest, you will decide your character's actions through Kairos' invasion of the Tears, shaping the world through which you will adventure over the course of the game. Each choice you make affects your character and how major factions of the Tears respond to you. Choose wisely. No, I won't choose wisely. I'm going to be really stupid about it. Like, as stupid as possible. Slide. Ooh. The bastard city. Oh my gosh. The name just took me. Like, imagine just like no one wants to say where they're from. Like, oh yeah, I grew up like 5 miles south of Bastard City. The what? The bastard. Oh, bastards. The bastard city. All right. Like, I would never say where I was from ever. Like, that's funny. Okay. Okay. Built upon a natural harbor. To the Tears, it was the center of all wealth. To the Northerner, it was little more than a backwater trading post. And symbolic status as a gateway to the continent made it a natural first. Circumstances were ideal for you to prove your worth as a soldier. Taking this city would send a message to the rest of the Tears. Kairos' will is insurmountable. So is this going to be me, like, choosing where I conquered and why? Okay. So I need to actually pay attention to the bastard city. So, okay. Send a message to the rest of the Tears. Kairos' will is insurmountable. So, to the Tears, it's the center of wealth. To the north, it's a dumb small town. Symbolic status as a gateway to the continent. Okay. Ah! You're so violent. What's this? Gates of Judgment. And what's this? I feel like I wasn't paying attention. Okay. In the first major engagement of the war, Kairos' armies crossed the mountains and established a foothold. Foothold, not foothole. And infiltrate the Tears. Oh, I see. So it's choosing how I did this, but we're conquering the city regardless. Got you. Okay. Both armies sent their forces to prepare the way, or cross the mountains. I feel like she's not going to be so upfront, so we're going to cross the mountains. The armies of Kairos took the battle to the gates of oh, wait, no, that is up front. Cancel. No. history would remember the Gates of Judgment as the first battle of the conquest, but the real combat unfolded with advanced units of both armies. The disfavored, Scarlet Chorus. Disciplined and battle-hardened. Yeah, that's not her. Younger Rose. Graven Ash. Okay. That's also really not her. Bravado. She doesn't... Yeah, she's gonna be this one because I seem like that's the one that... Okay. Okay, yeah. She's gonna be the slightly more disciplined ones because I feel like if she tries to infiltrate a gang of thieves and cut purses, it won't end well. Okay. Yay! Okay. Modest border defense. God, I oversaw the preparations, offered your opinions when the clashing of the swords and spears fell to silence. At least surprised. Okay, that sounds about right. What are these? Inside agent. Ooh, that does sound like her. Containing the fire. I feel like she's definitely an inside agent. Because if she's going to do anything, she's not going to do it loudly. With the border garrison captured, you traveled ahead of Kyros' army and lurked in the shadows of the bastard city. You decided that converting one of the locals to Kyros' side, corruption starts from within. Yeah, that's definitely on her. What is this one? Fiercest opponents in the bastard city were the mages. The school of wild wrath. I'm gonna put that on my resume. I got a degree in arsony from the school of wild wrath. Yeah, well, she might try and trick them because she's gonna see herself as smarter than them. So or nah. She's gonna find an ally. Fast talking smuggler, guard captain. She's gonna really get down with it, so smuggler. Yeah, definitely. She's not gonna risk with the guard captains. Murdering key officials. Okay. Alright. Betrayal of the Bastard City. Your tactics of infiltration placed you in the Bastard City ahead of the main armies. Your work softened the city defenses, but you wanted a decisive gesture that would give your allies meaningful advantage. How did you assist in the fall of the Bastard City? Okay. How did she do it? Duel the city marshal, incite a riot, spread fear through assassination. Yeah, she's gonna do that. She's not, I'm feeling it, not front and center, in the shadows. That's where the real work gets done. It's very different from characters I usually play. A wave of murder. Okay. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. The Bastard City settled into a new state of normalcy with every tower displaying Kyros' banner. Kyros? I already forgot how they pronounce it. Your name was whispered alongside rumors of a decorated career to come. 2 fronts migrated south. Next frontier, either as judge and overseer, or as a war advisor. Where would she go? Let's see. 2 fronts and migrated south. 2 non-sent word that you were to join the next frontier. So, judge and overseer. What's the Defiance Crossing? Rich in iron ore. Apex. Once again, I don't think she wants to be front and center. I think if she's really going to put her all into this, she's going to go around. So, let's see. Yeah, we're going to go with the crossing and not the big Sauron Tower right in the middle of that. Okay. I can already tell this game is going to have so much replayability. Like, I might just do this on my own with a completely different character. Because it's so interesting already. Lethean the Bold founded a small merchant town at the intersection of ancient old walls. I like these very self-descriptive names. A pact between the settlers and a mercenary company meant the caravans were able to travel without fear of bandits or bane. Okay. Iron deposits. Okay. Dismantled, dispatched to travel alongside the forces. Okay, so what did I do? Cult of Ensnare the mind of a disfavored soldier. The iron was a clever solution. Yeah, she'd do that. She'd do that. I don't even need to read the other one. I'm getting, she's brainy, you know, brainy, behind the scenes, small moves. Alright. So, Kyros' smith mages worked day and night to create weapons. Production was low. The plans that came to light proved divisive to the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus. That's such a cool name. Scarlet Chorus. Any additional manpower was needed for fighters, not forces. On the other hand, the celebrated weaponry of Kyros' armies need to be fiercely guarded. Conscripted tribe. Let's see. Took refugees from the recent influx and forced them to serve and repurposed the individuals to haul wagons farmed for smith mages. This inconvenienced the Scarlet Chorus, alright? Conscripted help from local tribe of beastmen would more than offset the disobedience. I feel like at this point, you know, she's gonna try and do some damage control because, like, it does say in the background that she's, like, I don't think she's gonna want to take in refugees and force them to make weapons. If she can get help just by asking for it, she's gonna do it. Both because I don't think she really wants to be doing this, but also it's easier. Works better when people actually want to work for you. Okay, so that put us in good numbers with the Scarlet Chorus, and the disfavor don't like us anymore. Okay. Alright. Alright, what are these? A Guardian's Due. Tensions rose as disfavored and Scarlet Chorus soldiers rubbed elbows with the mercenaries hired to guard the forges. As the forges improved productions, both preferential treatment. Oh boy, it's complicated. What would she pick? What would Marion do? Let's put that on the bracelet. What would Marion do? I don't think she'd care about either of these, honestly. But if she has to pick, she's not going to care about who wants preferential treatment. Let's see. Nice pattern choice. Nice pattern choice. I want armor with pink and white circles on it. Strike fear into the heart of my enemies with my go-go dancer shield and sword. Okay. As a reprieve, the city grew more crowded. Disfavored wanted nothing to do with the sellswords. Scarlet Chorus sought to invite them into the fold. Okay, so the disfavored already don't like us. Segregate the mercenaries. Challenge their worth. What's that? allowed laws against revelry and merriment to go unenforced. Okay, so that's basically like first come, first serve. Those who won the contest took a greater share of provisions, sell swords of merit. So it's like survival of the fittest kind of thing. And then this one, so the disfavored want the mercenaries away from the armies. The righteous occupiers would not deign to share provisions or supplies with degenerates, sell swords. Yeah, I feel like she'd separate them because she's like order and no chaos in here. She's a control freak, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, sorry about that. What a way to find out that my camera only records up to 30 minutes at a time, so we're gonna have to watch that. It just sort of shut off, and I was like, but luckily I didn't go too far, so I think this is about where I left off anyway. Okay. So we had just done the mercenary thing, and now it's who controlled the crossing. I'm gonna sync. Alright, cool. Alright, and I hope this is syncing too. So we'll just mess with this in Premiere later. Only a token garrison could be left behind while the armies returned to the front. So disfavored and Scarlet Chorus showed increasing tension. So only one force controlled the crossing. Okay. Well, we're kind of in the middle with these two. Aww. Okay, who are the disfavored again? The disciplined ones. Yeah, she's gonna go with that. She's not gonna let the red people do anything. Okay. Modest garrison. The least of two burdens. Yeah, that's kind of where we're going with this. You received word from Graven Ash thanking you for your decision. Could not be interested to the voices. Who are you again? Genius, madman, interrogation. Okay, creepy, cool. Boom. Okay. Alright, so with the new mercenaries expelled and Leviathans crossing under new leadership, Kairos' force, Kyros's, whatever your name was, congratulated themselves on bringing order to the settlement and guaranteeing productive flow of resources. Of course, of this diversion, the army front advanced further into the tiers. Your skills were needed in the realm of Azure, Starwood, or the Vellum Citadel. I like all of those names. I'm also going to adjust this a little bit because... Oh. Okay, so Vellum Citadel. Treasures, that sounds like her. Nah, that looks like farmland. Nah, Vellum. Books! Books! She likes books. Year 3. Okay. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna get as far as like whatever the equivalent of a tutorial level is in here before I stop and before my camera cuts off on me again. Ow. Archive of Library. She's gonna like that. Treasure trove of arcane knowledge. Okay. What is this? Chain of Command. A peaceful surrender turned bloody. Ooh. Siren Song is snares. I have a lisp and I really hate saying that. Siren Song is... No, that's mean. That's mean. You didn't consult anybody with a lisp before writing that sentence. Okay. Used her power to enthrall enemy mages who crept beyond Citadel walls. After Kyros's forces rounded up the arcane practitioners, the disfavored began executing their new captives before they could share dangerous knowledge. Okay, so what happens with this? Punished. Calmed. Ooh, that's not any better. Bound with iron bridles. Huh. Okay, let's look at this one real quick. Orderly surrender. A blast of arcane energy struck the commanders dead. Suddenly the highest ranking officer alive. They look to you for the next step. No, this doesn't really say Marion to me. No. I'm thinking this, and I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna try and like lessen the damage, you know? I think that's why she puts herself in this position, is like, lessen the damage, stay in the shadows. Like, they don't see you out front, they can't hit you out front. So, began executing the new captives where they could share dangerous knowledge. Punish them. Yes, she'd do that. I have a feeling this is going to come back to bite me later, but she'd do that. She's not going to let anybody silence knowledge and writing. It doesn't care. She doesn't care how important you are. Okay. Having new toys to play with. Enthralled her personal guard. Well, you deserved it. You killed people, so. Who are you? Spy Master's agents. Right of command. This one looks more interesting. A group of enemy mages surrendered to the disfavored, claiming to be spies loyal to the voices of Narat. Couldn't verify it. Be given to their custody. Ooh, that's suspicious. Okay, what's this? She's gonna ally with the disfavored because she's not gonna like the Scarlet Chorus because they're all like rough and tumble, right? So, she's gonna go with the disfavored. She's gonna want whatever these suspicious spies are talking about. Each of them slaughtered in a grisly display. So did they kill themselves? That's what it's sounding like. Food and morale dwindled as the siege party realized the enemy would win this war of attrition. Eating to fire. That sounds cheerful. The parchment arrived in a slender case of engraved iron. Written on it, the words were spelled powerful enough to destroy the Vellum Citadel. You had the choice of when to read the edict. Reading it at sunrise would offer your enemies no warning. You could also wait until sunset. I feel like she'd wait until sunset. Okay. Urge you to warn the mages. Granting their request, she met with the enemy under a blue flag of peace. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna do this, because it's like, at this point, you know, this is why she's doing this. The spies, the information, lessen the damage. You're put in a horrible position, but lessen the damage. Yes, I'm playing a game called Tyranny and still trying to be a nice person. Sue me. Torrent of lava heaved with explosive force. Jeez. Well, I didn't know it would wind up with her destroying it. I mean, that makes sense, but... The burning library. Resources, knowledge. Man, that's gonna hit her hard. Okay. Last gasp of survivors, the looters from the Kiris's armies, bored and daring enough to pick through the ashes. I am not going to remember any of this. Okay. Reach the end of Kyros's conquest. Do you want to continue or erase? Continue. We're at 10 minutes. Okay, watch that. Pretty. So sharp. Right. This is fun so far, though. I like the amount of customization. I am curious how this is going to affect...
The year is 431.
Hello.
And Kairos' invasion has shattered all major opposition in the tiers. The Younger Realms, the Bastard Tier, the Free Cities. All who defied Kairos lay broken by battle, or bowed in surrender. The two armies of the Overlord, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, now control our lands.
All right.
But our will is not yet extinguished. Not entirely. In the Valley of Vendrian's Well, those of us unwilling to bow to Kairos have banded together in defiance. Violating an oath of surrender from 2 years prior, we have staged a bloody uprising, murdering the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus garrison in a midnight assault.
Yeah.
With their main forces spread across the tiers, the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus redeploy to Vendrian's Well to crush the resistance. But months pass with no definitive battle. As disagreement and discord paralyze the Archons, we bide our time and wait for our message of insurrection to spread across the tiers.
All right.
The Overlord is not amused. And Kairos has one message for the Archons. Crush the Oathbreakers or die. Kairos backs this threat with an edict. A magical commandment that can slay all in the valley should the order be ignored. The honor of proclaiming this edict fell to you. Sent across the mountains to Vendrian's Well, you carry the Overlord's edict to read before the Archons.
Well, that's quite the weapon.
As you finally make your way through the winding mountain passes into the valley, the ground trembles, and Kairos' magic seals the way behind you. You are trapped in Vendrian's Well, with Kairos' armies and the Oathbreakers. The only way to survive is to fulfill the terms of the Overlord's edict, in any way that you can.
Ooh. Damn. There I am. I've been expecting you. Oh, are you still talking to me? Okay. Alright. There's my girl. There's my baby girl. Oh boy. Is that a bottle? Is that like a really big bottle? Okay. Ooh, you're up there. Yes, you're waving to me. I see you. Aurora. You would be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. I don't know why I made her sound like that. I'm sorry. What time is it? Okay. Gauntlet. Alright. Oh, they like act differently on the thing. Interesting. I've never seen that before. I like that. You know the character. Okay. Yes, yes. I like the reputation system in these games. I first saw that when playing Pillars of Eternity, and that was the coolest thing to me, was building a reputation. Like, what a world building thing to do. So, I open up all options. Okay, wider variety. Let's see. Yes, I know how these work. Alright. Gotcha. Alright. The commander wouldn't say why the governor of Lithian's Crossing would be coming, but since we have no forges here, Sorry. I imagine you're here to knock some sense into the voices of Narat. She catches herself, clearing her throat with a smile. I mean, meditate with the Archons so that we might agree on a plan to wipe out these Oathbreakers. I mean, I'm so glad that you just caught yourself because what you were saying wasn't violent enough. Alright. Okay. But on a personal note, it is good to see another Harbinger. By Kairos' will, most of our old invasion force still lives, but most of us have been scattered across the tiers, reassigned as needs change. I miss those days, when there was so much battle ahead of us, so much glory to still be won. But I know the Archons are expecting you. Don't let me wax nostalgically about the old days. Okay. 1438. Alright. I'm just reading out my timestamp on the top so that my camera doesn't shut off in the middle again. I just noticed in there. What's your pose? Are you like about to go somewhere? Talking to you. Okay. How is she going to respond? Lore 20. Ooh, yes. I feel like I'm going to be sticking with all of the, or as many lore options as I can to hit her character. So, also, am I going to have to read every single line? Is this my voice acting debut? Okay. Can you hear that hum in the air? The glow around the rocks? The avalanche is Kairos' magic. The Overlord has sealed the valley. Your senses see more than mine, good Fatebinder. I do not pretend to know much about such things. But if that was Kairos' magic, and you're here on important business, well, you don't have to be the Archon of Secrets to guess that you're here to proclaim an edict. What does Kairos have in store for the enemy? 10 years of festering plague? An edict of twisted bones? I come bearing an edict. Our soldiers will complete their task or die. Glare silently. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. Yeah, she's in a hurry. Well, you've traveled a long way. I won't keep you further. I'm sure the Archons will want to hear from you at... Her voice falls silent, her attention snapping eastward with alarm. Did you hear that? I didn't, actually. More... Point! That's how I point. That's how I point. More runners. 3rd time this week. The Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers through the mountains to gather help from outside the valley. She points out to the collapsed path by which you arrived. But they're too late for that now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight. I don't want to show them a good fight. Oh, hi. Okay. Tyranny uses a pausable real-time combat system. Pause the game, issue orders, and resume real time. Yeah, so like Pillars of Eternity. Gotcha. Can always perform basic attacks. Use an ability. Yeah, so I remember how to play this. Okay. Alright, so I just clicked on him. I don't think I need to think about this too much, but let's just see what I've got. Thrust. Charge fist. Slice. Concealing shadows. Lesser healing potion. Stealth. Ooh, this music is like... I like it. Alright. Missives. World map. Okay. Am I using my staff? Are there... I guess that's what she's doing. So.
Right.
And then... Zap. That did nothing to you. I guess it's just taking a while. Can I stab him? And stab. Stab. Bam! Yeah! I'm sorry, you're the good guy. I shouldn't cheer. Oh, you're running.
Right.
I'm gonna read you later. Okay. I guess there wasn't really a need to hurry. Ooh. Yeah, I can't. She's not that strong. Oh!
On it.
Okay. Let's slice. That worked well for me last time. That didn't work well for me this time.
I've had far worse.
I've had far worse. Yeah. I would like to fight the other people.
Right.
Spells? I know one spell, and that's what I'm doing. Okay. Use my one spell. Boom. Cool. I have one trick, and then several knives. Okay. We good? Stone shield. Don't bother with me. I don't know, I made him sound like that. Are you a skeleton, or is that just your mask? Okay. Don't bother with me. Go down to the pass. Drastus. The soldier clutches his gut and winces. You can see a hint of entrails between his fingers. Gross. You're wounded, and it's not trivial. Yeah. He laughs through clenched teeth. This but a scratch, Monty Python. I've seen twice as worse 10 times over. He doubles over in pain, gagging and shivering. If you let me help. I said I'm fine. The soldier moans and shakes his head. Graven Ash protects. You go on and help the others. I'm trying to be a nice person. What's that? Shiny. Okay, my battery's about to go off. I think this is a good place to stop. So, thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe. And I will come back later. Bye-bye.